With a slight dab into the paint, Rose adds more color to her canvas. She has an eye for beauty, and it's translated into her watercolors. Rose finds this type of painting to be a challenging medium to work with.
I love challenges, and I thought, well, I've never tried watercolors, and I'll take a class and go from there.
And now watercolors has become one of Rose's favorite hobbies.
My art pieces are fairly small, so I can keep a focus and see exactly what I'm doing.
Rose is visually impaired, but she doesn't let that stop her from painting. Rather, she sees the canvas in a different light. She has only about 10 degrees of vision left. It's like seeing through a very small tunnel, so the small canvas works well for her. Rose was diagnosed with Usher syndrome at age 16, leaving her with moderate to severe hearing loss, and her vision is slowly fading.
I will not let this define me. I'm always looking for more challenges in my life.
And about 10 years ago, Rose challenged herself to lose weight through getting active. She joined a local running group and hid her vision impairment from the other runners.
When people see you with a white cane, you're instantly judged. And I wanted people to see for who I am first.
Rose's secret finally came out when members of the group qualified to compete in the Boston Marathon.
Chris says, so, are you going to join us? And I was like, I don't see very well. And he didn't realize at the time what I had. So he said, well, I'll be your guide. I'll run with you. I'll get you through Boston. I was like, really? To me, that's the most unselfish thing to do.
Runners and athletes generally are very selfish. They're very focused on their own personal journey. And to step outside of that journey is quite special.
For Chris and Rose, it meant a new journey of many adventures and races together. They've learned a lot about guiding along the way.
I know you take a little bit of time to adjust.
Guide runners and their visually impaired partners need to have open communication with one another. They are attached using a tether, and the impaired runner puts a lot of trust into the guide to lead them safely through the race. After the Boston Marathon, Rose became inspired to reach out to race organizers and raise awareness about visually impaired athletes. The Good Life Victoria Marathon now has a visually impaired category, and Rose hopes more competitions will follow suit.
I do this because many people who have impairments, vision impairment, or any disabling diseases, it tends to depress them, and people tend to become recluse, and it's a very easy place to be. So with these challenges and to educate people, I want people to know there are things you can do, so you can be active. It may be difficult, but it can be fun. You can make new friends and learn about adapting with your vision.
And by adapting her running routine with a guide, Rose has now competed in 13 marathons. She hopes more visually impaired athletes will compete in races, and more runners will help support those athletes. In Nanaimo, I'm Rayanne LaPlante.